Hi, so today's business talk is focused on our exclusive guest, Shweta Vajjhala. And Shweta is a woman entrepreneur, leading entrepreneur. She runs a baking school with the name Tasty Bakes with Shweta. She's based out at Bangalore and she's got a lot of awards for doing wonderful things in the business world. He's been recognized and she's registered in cake styling in India Books of Records. She's got the Best Emerging Women Entrepreneur Award of the year 2022 by Business Min and the Most Creative Baker by Global Food and Hospitality by the leading chef Sanjeev Kapoor. And she's highly recommended, her classes are highly recommended Baker for the Year Award 2024, which was given by Pradhan Kapoor. And she's also won the Pride of Bharat Award as Post Promising Renowned Baking School by Arjun Kapoor and Rod Paul. So, hi and welcome, Shweta.
Hi, Ashish. Thank you for introducing me.
So, we are really glad to have you on this business talk, right? So, we appreciate that you have taken out your time and you are going to give insights on baking business to our audience, to the business people, right, and especially to the aspiring entrepreneurs. So, Shweta, your journey has been very inspirational, and we would love to know more about that, what exactly you do, and what your baking school does, what's your vision, when did you start it? So, let's start with your story first.
Hi everyone. Myself is Shweta Vajjhala, founder and owner of Tasty BakeswithShweta, and I started this business in 2019, and it was completely online when I started this business, and it's been almost 5 years. I am into this industry, and I started this business completely virtual classes. Then I got to know the interest of women across the world that they are more interested towards the live classes as well as virtual bake-along sessions. So I start bake-along sessions with Shweta, like that, a caption, and we used to work together, like one and one, one too many, like that. We used to work virtually online. When I got to know, once the corona got over, when I got to know that people are really interested with my recipes and my work, and they are really they are really happy with my work. So I started working on offline classes. So it's been almost two
Mhm.
years I'm working on offline classes, and offline students come, and we these kind of classes are like we take workshops every weekends, and
Okay.
it's a weekend workshops, and whatever they cook they can take back home. They don't have to bring anything, just they have to come learn. They have to prepare with me, take knowledge, and then they have to just take their goodies or whatever they have prepared.
Yeah.
They have to take back home with a
Right.
certificate and PDF.
Okay. Wonderful. So, Shweta, the people who are learning from you, you said they all are women, right?
Yes, usually women, and a completely a
Okay.
women organization. Yeah.
Completely women-run organization.
Yes.
So, okay, that's good. You should always empower the women, and you are giving them the skill. And what I
Yes.
believe is that women already know cooking. Yeah, right.
Yes.
So, yeah, our grandmothers, our mother, we love the home cooked food. But now, one
Yes.
more thing that you are doing, that's wonderful thing, that you are also teaching them that how they can convert their cooking skill into a business model, right?
Yes.
So,
Yes.
do you also teach that how they can start a bakery business?
Yeah, we also take a business-based classes where
Hmm.
if a couple want to start a business, they can do, and if a woman want to start alone, she can do. So we basically to take business-based classes as well as normal workshops also for a woman, because many women are not comfortable working with men. So workshops are basically for women, and business-based classes are for both women and couples. So couples we have a
Uh-huh.
separate batch, and for women it's a separate batch.
Okay, for the women, you have separate batches, and for the couple, you have
Yes.
separate batches. So, why
Yes.
do you think that women are not comfortable working with men?
It's not about not comfortable, but the
Hmm.
community or their brought ups are like they don't, because see, cooking is all about holding spatulas, holding equipments, and they don't want to work together. Mostly, I've observed, and I think they might not be comfortable, the timings and everything. So that's why I thought I myself segregated it, because I wanted to stand different in the society. I want to do something for a woman. So basically, I took this opportunity as working for women and towards only women who wanted to come forward and learn something. It's not like a paid. We first enroll them as a free classes, and then once they are okay with my working skill, then they can go ahead with paid classes. Like one sessions, we take like 3 sessions
Oh,
online.
that's good. Okay, so and the students, your students, they run the baking. How do they sell it? Basically, do they run this cloud kitchens, or how are they selling it?
Yeah, I have came across many students who have their own cloud kitchen setup,
Hmm.
and they really wanted to learn, and she is like 65 plus, retired HRs from some companies, and they
Okay.
wanted to have their own business. So I they have their own setup, and they want me to help them out to grow their business as well, how to make their how to put their recipes and how to make their setup a better way, how to run a business. So those business ideas we provide them in
Okay.
our session, in our complete workshop and session. So
Mhm.
questions are open for all. If they want to ask me business based questions, they can questions me in this session.
Okay, that's good. So, what do you think is the opportunity for the women if they learn baking from you?
Baking, sorry, I didn't get
If
it.
they, what's the opportunity for the women if they learn
Hmm.
baking? If they learn
Yeah.
baking, what is the business potential in baking industry?
See, I do a lot of research, mostly with
Yeah.
other countries as well, and I have seen
Mhm.
in other countries students like those who are a student of USA and Dubai or somewhere. What I felt was eggless baking would run really good across the world, because now India has converted themselves mostly into veg because of Corona. But
Mhm.
baking is the only industry which is booming like anything.
Mhm.
If you see the wedding cakes earlier, when we used to eat wedding cake, it was like a simple buttercream wedding cakes or normal buttercream
Yes.
cakes. But
Right.
now, if you see, there is a competition across the makers as well, bakers as well. They want tall cakes just to show off. In every occasion now, Indians uses uh, cakes. Okay, whether it's engagement, whether it's birthday, it's not only birthday, but all types of like occasions. So it's all about layers of celebrations they do in cake and baking is really needed. And now, after Corona, people are more comfortable working with breads in home. They don't buy
Mhm.
breads outside. So if you see, that is also a part of baking. Suppose kids they don't nowadays, a lot of chemicals are involved, so they don't want the kids to eat outside. So they bake for themselves as well, like cakes. Then the after baking also they start their business like this. Okay, let's start with baking cakes for my family and kids. Once they are used to, they will start it as business. So I don't think
Okay.
so that it will go down this business. It will grow up the more you spread.
Fantastic. And what kind of setup is required if somebody is interested to start a baking business, and that too from
Okay.
home? Let us
Huh.
say that if somebody is interested to start a cloud kitchen type of concept,
Hmm.
so what setup is actually required?
So first and the foremost setup, what they require is the license they need to have. That is FSSI license they need to have
Okay.
in home based classes, and they need to have a proper mobile number. And if they want to register their brand, they can register their brand through trademark and all. And
Hmm.
if they want to register a brand, because if you see Tasty Bakes and all, there are many brands.
Yeah.
If you want to stand different, you have to register yourself. So first you have to register yourself with a brand, proper brand. You have to have a recognition like what home based, like it's not like you are running from home. So brand is the first thing, registration. If not, you please set up a brand for yourself. Second, you
Mhm.
have to have an SSI license, because the license number is really important to work with any kind of
Your
firm
business.
like Swiggy, Zomato. They all need your license.
Yes.
Second, you have to maintain a proper hygiene. Wherever
Mhm.
you're opening a setup, the hygiene should be proper. Even in class, we provide gloves and caps and aprons to the students offline. So you have to have a proper setup. You cannot simply use your direct hands to it. And
Mhm.
the third thing is you have to fix your recipes, what exactly you want to sell. So whatever is your
Right.
specialization, you have to have those recipes, and make sure you are very good at that, because the first impression is the last impression. So you have to be really good at whatever you are good, your experience. You have to take those recipes and you have to flash out in a cart, whatever cart
Mhm.
you are showing the customer. And based on that, the publicity, you will gain the publicities. Well, if the customer likes it, he will order twice. But you all also have to make sure that whenever you are, if you want to grab customers, you have to provide some discounts and offers.
Yeah.
And if you're selling it to family and friends, so for sure you should provide some discounts. Then only they will buy it
Definitely.
from you. Yeah,
Yes.
it's not.
That's
I'm not
important.
telling you you should give it in free of cost, because hard work pays off. So you should provide some discount to your family and friends, and this is how you should start a basic business with the proper equipments in home, whatever equipment is required for your process. So you should have to have that
And
in
what
your home.
type of equipment is required for this setup?
See, if it's a baking, so if
Yeah.
it's a baking, then you have to have a proper OTG, because everything works with OTG. Oven toaster
Mhm.
griller. So it's a
Okay.
OTG. Okay.
Okay.
And oven and OTG is the foremost thing to maintain a quality product, and the basic baking needs like baking tins, baking whiskers and hand whiskers, stand mixers. There are many, many, many equipments for baking, but the basic thing is you have to have an OTG and oven in your home.
Mhm. So this is the basic infrastructure cost. And how
Yeah.
much does it cost?
And for starting a basic business, it will start you around 20,000 to 25,000 as because the machines itself will cost you 5 to 6,000. So 25,000 is a basic charge with
Mhm.
setup for starting your setup. Like if you want to bake pizzas, if you want to bake breads, if you want to bake cupcakes, everything goes with OTG. So you have to have a big size OTG and oven to save your time
Okay,
if you're
that's
going.
very interesting. Just with a small investment of 25,000 or 30
Mm,
maybe, somebody can
yeah.
start baking business
Yes.
from home.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. And then you are there to teach them that how to bake.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because you cannot expect taste beyond any kind of equipment which you don't have.
All
Suppose
right.
I am comfortable cooking in cooker, but it takes a lot of time. It will take, Swiggy will not wait, right? If you're selling it to
Mhm.
Swiggy and
Yes.
Swiggy comes in 15 minutes, 20 minutes. So you have to have a big setup where you can put all, if there are 10, 15 cupcakes, and 15 cupcakes should go inside your OTG at one go. So you should have a big, if you want to have, buy big equipments, better buy a big one, so that you cannot, if less amount is there, you can put less amount, but the smaller one, you cannot expand it, right? So I would suggest you buy a bigger equipment so that it's like a one time use, because one equipment goes for 7 to 8 years. My old OTGs are almost
Okay.
8 years, 8 years, 9 years old OTGs I have.
Oh, that's nice. You don't have to buy it so frequently.
No, no, because it's all about brand. Brand we suggest, the dealers we suggest dealers also, from where you should buy,
Okay.
from where you should
Okay.
save the cost, from where you should save the cost. Like costing is the biggest thing in selling any
Mhm.
product.
Mhm.
Suppose
Mhm.
I want taste as well as the cost should be less. So if I'm investing more and I'm getting the profit less, that is also a major thing, because costing is the major thing what comes in a business when you're running as a business. So we
Yes.
teach from where you should buy. You should not buy from market. You should buy from dealers. You should not buy from. You should not invest much on packaging. Which packaging you should invest more, like liquid, dry. So packagings also invest cost. Your effort
Mhm.
also invest cost. So everything is cost involved. If I'm not working, if my labor is working, the cost is involved to pay their
Awesome.
salary.
Yes.
Yeah. So everything is involved in this process, whatever we take business-based classes.
Okay,
Pricing,
Shweta, so
storing.
as you have so many students, okay, and they have started their own business also, can you share
Yeah.
some of the success stories? And can you tell that how much monthly revenue your students are making from the bakery business?
Mm. Okay, so I have a, I don't want to disclose the name because I'm not really
Yeah, it's
sure she's
okay.
comfortable.
Sure,
So
sure.
I have a student in from USA
Okay.
who is like a pure vegetarian. I started this business when I started this business in 2019, and she wanted to learn this. She used to wake up in at 3 o'clock in the morning because our class sessions were at 5 to 6 in the evening here. So she was so enthusiastic and keen towards learning that she started with me like this. It's been 25, 26 sessions she has taken. So now she's settled down in the US, and she's told me that, ma'am, the thing is here, eggless baking is not much available. So I started selling your recipe, and I was a housewife, and I never thought that I could earn in US. And I have a small bakery set up now, and I'm selling it to the clients, and they are really happy with the dry cakes what I'm selling. So she's earning around 25 to 30,000 in home,
US
and she has
dollars.
two to yeah, no, it's a home based business she started,
Okay.
and she's selling now, and she's settled down there. She thought that I won't get any job because she has kids, and she don't want to job work outside because she has kids. So she started home business, cloud kitchen kind of thing, and now she is selling around. She's getting around 30,000. Started her business, and she invested only 50K for her whole setup because in abroad they have a lot of license thing, and
Right.
yeah, it's not easy for them to get. So she started her journey like this, and she's like, my kids are also even interested in learning in your sessions, and they uh, wanted to see your classes, and they wanted to learn also, and they also want to start something. So it's not about she learning; it's an inspiration for the family. She has provided an inspiration, like she has given that inspiration to the family that, okay, if my mom can do, I can also do. So it was like that I have felt, and I was really happy that she's earning now and she's
Okay.
independent.
That's
Yeah.
good. And how much do you think the Indian women can earn on monthly basis if they start this baking business? Because
Um,
every city has different the scope or the
mhm.
it depends on the area. Like some
Yeah.
cities are more potential, some cities are
Yes.
smaller. So, but if
Hmm.
you consider the average kind of
Hmm.
cities in India,
So they can earn starting from 10,000. It starts from 10,000 because nowadays it's not about the location, geographical location. It's all
okay.
about the product. See, what we expect from a home-based product is quality, and
Mhm.
a home-based product is person is providing you the quality. So it's not. I cannot assure that a one person will get only 10,000. One person can earn 20,000 also, because if the quality of the product is good, with higher rate also people are taking. Like for example, I will tell you, it's been almost 3 years. One customer is consistent. She is paying around 300 delivery charge. Delivery charges are separate for my product, whatever I'm selling it. So
Mhm.
she's paying 300 as a delivery charge, but she is like home based, quality, taste. If these three things you have, then you can earn either 10K or 20K. So it depends what kind of recipe you are giving. First thing you should know that the recipe should be out of box, not in the market. Then only you can earn. Like if we see waffles are really not available in market. Pancakes
Mhm.
really not available in market.
Right.
These are the part of baking, and Indians are really curious of eating something new. They want a
Mhm.
taste. They want a sweetness to be a very sweet kind of things. So you should first, whenever you are located, wherever you are located, you should first think what my location wants, whether this is available in my market or not. If it's not available, I should stand different. So I should bring something different to the market, to my location especially. And you should stand in that location where it's very needy. Suppose outside the office, you should open your this thing,
Outlets.
your
Yeah.
setups, yeah. Or
Mhm.
if you want to flash out more, then you can come out from the cloud kitchen to the normal setups. If you have a more budget nowadays, rents are really less, like 1 lakh, 1.5 lakh they invest, and they can set up open their own setup. So if you want to
Yeah.
stand different, so what I feel is it's not about your earning. It's first you should know the geographical location, what exactly they want. Okay, your geographical location, which kind of cakes. Nowadays, cream cakes no one eats. They always want dry cakes, and dry cakes are expensive. So the cost of the cake will be the same, whatever they prepare. But the thing is, you should know how to grab a customer. How should so these all we teach in our class, like how to grab a customer, how to pull them, in what way you should how in what way you should impress with your quality food, and how to approach them, how to talk to them. So more after service is the biggest thing. Once you provide a
Yeah.
service to any customer, you should be very polite. You should be very taste is the thing which you cannot judge. If you like my cake, the next person sitting next to you won't be liking my cake. It's all about
Mhm.
taste. So whenever you are approaching anyone, you should ask the taste, what kind of taste you are looking for, what kind of like suppose I am making a very sweet cake, but you don't like, you cannot grab the customer. You are just leaving the customer in the next call. So yeah,
Right.
this is how you should see. Food is a business where you have to approach a customer with their own customized needs.
Yeah, very
Then only you can
personalized experience is required.
Yes, then only you
Yeah.
can stand different. Suppose Iyengar cakes are really famous in Bangalore. Okay, I
Mhm.
if I give any cakes, Iyengar, Britannia, these are the cakes very famous. They are making for a common man. Okay, they are just
Right.
making, yeah.
Yeah.
But
They have
if you
same
want to
taste.
stand, yeah, if you want to stand different, if you want to make your customer to feel special for you, please go ahead, ask. So, what is your requirement? What do you exactly want from us? This is how we prepare cakes. I want your suggestion. So they also will be really happy. Oh my God, I'm getting a special treatment. Let's go to her. Let's buy from her. So this is how I grab my customer. They are paying 300 delivery charges, 400 delivery charges in Bangalore separate, and they are because I am still the same with them, my behavior, my everything, because you should never deteriorate yourself if something goes wrong, except that yes, I did wrong. You should never deteriorate like, oh, why my customer said like this to me, I was
Right.
a very good cook. Okay, you should not appreciate yourself. You should accept the fault. If someone is pulling out the wrong, you should accept. So if these are the things, if you are overcoming, then you can earn around 25 to 35. And you should think whether you want to earn a consistent earning, or you just want to grab a customer and leave a customer, approach a customer, leave a,
Mhm. Mhm.
because approaching and leaving is very easy, but maintaining the consistency with the customer is really difficult. So you should think, being a business owner or being a business uh, consultant or whatever, you should be very polite towards your work, and you should know what exactly they want. Then only you can prepare for themselves. This is where a home business stands different. Otherwise, Britannia and many brands, they are having cake brands, but they are not setting up for us, right? They are just setting up for everyone, common man. So this is how home business stands different. So this is how we have to
Wonderful
move.
insights, Shweta. You have, very rightly said that first you need to position yourself as a brand, right? So
Yes,
that you can stand out from the crowd, and you should have your
yes,
unique
yes,
differentiators. Your product should be
yes,
unique, and most
yes,
important is that you should give personalized experience to your customers.
yes,
Right. And wonderful insights, Shweta, you have given throughout the discussion, not only about the baking, but also on how to do business successfully. And this is
yes,
applicable across all sectors of the industry, not only in
yes,
baking. Yeah. So
yes.
we should follow. And Shweta, how did you, start this baking business? What inspired you? Can you tell a little bit about yourself now?
Okay, so how I started was during Corona, I really wanted to learn baking. And I have seen, my first baked cake was when I was 18 years old, and it was an
Okay.
eggless cake. I still remember it was on 24th October. It was my mom's birthday. And
Mm-hmm.
then my mom, I just prepared an egg cake because we used to eat egg before, but we left. And I am into eggless baking. So the cake came out really well. And my mom said, okay, see, cakes and pickles are really not easy to work with. Why don't you try baking? And my brother was from hotel management background and he supported. One day we tried a cake in cooker and kadai. We found the oven cakes to be oven and cooker. Oven cakes to be really dense and the cooker cakes were really blown up and the OTG cakes are also really good came out. Then we tried to differentiate the cakes. Then
Mm-hmm.
my brother said, "You're really good at baking. Why don't you try?" Then after 7 or 8 years of my life, 10 years of my life, when I always wanted to get into hotel management. So that passion I didn't left. So I said, let's try. I started with dry cakes. I sold those dry cakes to some consultancies who really running a school. School now also I sell it to school like school based birthday cakes and all I sell. So I started this business as dry cakes. Dry cakes. My first cake was a fruit cake. Then the fruit cake really went well. Then I thought when people are liking across the world this product,
Mm-hmm.
why
Mm-hmm.
don't I start a business, my own business? Then I bought a basic equipments like spatula and tins and turntables, what is required for a baking. I brought the
Mm-hmm.
basic tins. I started that journey, and then I never looked back. I went forward, and then I won. I think in 2020 I won. I did all my degrees and diplomas. Then I won cake styling award out of 400 participate. It's not one. I just my name has been registered.
Mm-hmm.
Virtual baking I did of 2 hour session in India Book of Record. So my name was registered in that. So when my name was registered, I got some spirit like, okay, I can do it. Let's go ahead and start with teaching women, because like me, many women would have not got opportunities, or like my wish was unfulfilled that time. Maybe many would have not been fulfilled like that. I thought of women across the world, and then I started taking online live classes. When my online live classes went out really good, and people went home and tried my recipes, they said, "Well, ma'am, why don't you try your own page?" Then I opened my page called Tasty Bakes with Shweta. Everyone started following me. Then I was offered by Amul Life. I was a part of Amul Life, Khadya Khurak news channels. They took my live cooking sessions. And after those sessions, I was a consistent performer for 2 years. And after taking those sessions, I've been given a culinary expert award from them. And then when my students used to view my videos, because 100 share, 200 shares were my videos, went 200, 500 Ks my videos. So when my
Mm-hmm.
students view those videos, they started coming online for classes. This is how I started my classes journey. And now it's going ahead. Almost I thought 7,000, 8,000 students are there in my separate groups. And I taught around 1,000 plus, 100 plus students online and offline. So
That's
this is
brilliant.
how I started and moved, because those recognitions has given me a strength. I started my journey teaching free. Then my students used to say, "Ma'am, so much effort you are giving. Why you are not charging anything?" I said, "Effort. I mean, money is not everything. You are a consistent performer with me. You are
Mm-hmm.
learning. That is enough for me. Money is not really important if knowledge is shared in a proper way." Then, when I got recognition from Sanjeev Kapoor, Chef Kunal Kapoor, and these many awards, then they said that your effort has been awarded. And
Of
students are
course.
not, and the students are not really students. They are just a very good friend of mine, and they really don't hesitate to talk to me. They said, "Ma'am, you have given us so much of hard work, like baking bake along sessions, virtual connects, 3 hours in Zoom live we used to connect, and we 5 recipes, 6 recipes I used to teach them. Instant result they used to give. They used to give Google reviews, so people can reach out Google to me. and
Mm-hmm.
my Insta page and my Facebook page. Even now, they search my old videos of free live sessions of jar cakes, cupcakes, everything, and they say, I tried this today, I tried that today in WhatsApp groups. They used to inform me. So I not only built my career, but I built a relationship with my students such that they are still connected to me, and they still really excited for the new upcoming sessions, like what upcoming, because I have seen, they told me also, ma'am, I came across many women, but they were not like you. You're so friendly. You are answering with extreme patience level. Like people are really totally like tired of answering, like why you are questioning me so much. But you used to answer each and every question so nicely. So the behavior also mattered for
So,
me. Like
yeah.
the consistently, I was in connection with them due to their my behavior towards them. So still now they approach, ma'am, which class today, what class today. So it's not about the career, but it's all about the relationship I built in so many years, almost 5 years.
Yeah, relations are very important because, as you said, that money is not everything. Recognition is also important. Yeah.
Because this recognition I got from my students. Because of my
Yes.
students, I'm standing here. Because of their work, because of their motivation. If they would have not worked with me, I would have not received that award. So
Of
because
course.
of my because of my student, I am here.
So, Shweta, what is the duration of your courses? How much time does it take to learn complete
Uh,
baking processes and everything?
Actually, up till now, we were into workshops of 2 days workshops, but
Okay.
we are starting with full-fledged 6 weekends, 7 weekends workshop, 10 weekends workshop because I want working women also to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because some working women cannot give time on weekdays because of their kids or because of their family bondings, their time schedules. That's why we started this business as weekends. And weekends, mostly Sundays, their men will be in home, so they drop their
Right.
kids to their home.
Yeah.
So this is how. So 10 weekends will be our basically for business, and
Mm-hmm.
6 weekends, 2 days workshop weekends will be for the workshops. It's like
Okay.
1 day, 2 day because you're not bound to work. Like it's like, ma'am, this weekend I cannot come. Next weekend you come. That thing we don't do. Work 1 weekend means 1 weekend it's finished.
Okay.
So, if you're taking with a business based, you have to be regular with all the weekends because all the theories and practicals will be covered in that complete session. So that's a business based.
And these all are virtual classes or offline both? How do you,
Uh,
differentiate it?
See, for the virtual, there are 3 to 4 types of classes I conduct. First is virtual bake along classes where virtually
Mhm.
they can connect with me, take the
Okay.
recipes, and we will be working together with a PDF and certificate they will be receiving. Second type of work, I come online. I will only come online, show the recipe, and I'll go off, and they will just take a note and they will work. Third
Mhm.
type we take classes is the offline classes, workshops. Workshops are fixed, online and offline. If you're taking
Okay.
2 days workshops, you have to be on that day once you have made a payment. So the next is business-based classes, which is weekends. All weekends you have to be available for the classes. You cannot
Mhm.
miss any of the weekend because all the weekends consist of all bakery items. Yeah.
Right, right. Very interesting. So your whole journey is very interesting and inspirational, and you have reached to such a big level, got a lot of awards, recognition, everything. So it
Thank you.
obviously keeps you motivated, and of course, your students are your biggest motivational factor for you. So, Shweta, what
Yes.
are your next goals?
So next goals is like we are developing a product and we want
Mhm.
that product to be launched in market. The name is Kashi and we are launching it soon. And our team is working. I have a
What type
separate
of
team for
product is that?
that is basically for spreads, premixes.
Okay.
Okay,
Mhm.
and that is two-in-one premixes we are launching where a customer don't have to take much stress. They can either make cupcakes as well as tea time cakes with that. Even a
Right.
bachelor can cook in home. So we are launching such product where uh, everyone can make it in home and it's very user friendly. We don't have anything externally you have to bring or anything extra. with a
Mhm.
home products only they can prepare that thing. And some spreads we are bringing, which is really unique, which is not there in market. And for children, it's a different spread. For gym people, it's a different spread.
Okay.
Uh, for a normal diabetic, it's a different spread. So different kind of spreads we are launching, and we want these women also to come and join and work with us together to make a better brand. And that's a separate
Mhm.
brand which we are launching in the month of maybe November. It's a sample launch, and by January we are into main production launch. So my team is thoroughly working on that topics, and I want these students, if the students really want to work, if they really want to earn with me together, so they can join my production part of it, and they can help me out in producing the products. So
Right.
I'm hiring my students as well if they are really interested to work with it.
So we can call it like a brand by a woman for women. Huh?
Yes, yes, women
Okay.
empowerment. Yeah,
That's interesting and interesting talking to you. A lot of insights, a lot
same
of business
here.
insights. And yes, thank you so much, Shweta, for being on this talk show. And I believe that the audience will appreciate that they will learn a lot of things about the baking business from you, not only about the baking
Hmm.
business, but other aspects of business, where even if they are not into business, I mean baking business, how they can, build good relation with their customers, and how they can make their customers more happy. Because ultimately it's about your customer. So if you're taking care
Yes,
of your customers, so they will take care of your business. That's even what
yes,
we believe. So Shweta will share your email ID and your social media links. If the student they want to contact you, they want to
sure.
learn from you, they want to join your courses, so they be able to do that. So thanks a lot once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to spread my word across the world. And through your business talks and magazine, I'm really, really happy to join this session and looking forward for many more opportunities like this from you. Thank
Thank
you.
you.